My name is Karyn Sunderland. I've been coming to Horizon for about a year and a half, a little over a year. So last spring I took the Hearing God class and was thrilled with this one outcome from an exercise that we had to do. So one of our pieces of homework, well, I think most of our pieces of homework, were to talk to God every day and to do the listening prayer. And so one morning, before I started my day, I sat down with my journal and I said, Lord, what do you want to say to me today? What do you want to talk to me about? And what he did was remind me that I'd had a dream the night before about this childhood friend of mine. We're still in touch, but not particularly often. She lives way up north in BC. And so I said, oh, that's right. I had a dream about her last night, which was just a random dream. It had nothing to do with anything. But I said, Lord, what do you want me to do? And he said, I want you to contact her and I want you to tell her I love her, encourage her, tell her I'm providing for her needs, I'm watching out for her. And so I did that. And I have a friend who sends out prophetic words by text most days, and it seemed appropriate for this friend of mine up north. So I sent that to her with my message. And I got a message back from this friend saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe you sent me this. I can't believe this just happened, because I literally last Sunday was thinking, I think I just need to walk away from God and from the church. I think I'm a failure. I don't think God loves me anymore. And your message really encouraged me. And so that started a conversation where I was able to just chat with her through some stuff, but just really both of us kind of oh my gosh, that was incredible. And it was such a great outcome from this, just hearing what God had told me to do, that I encouraged my prophetic friend who sent me that text that I sent to my friend up north, just saying, hey, this happened with what you sent out. It was so cool. And she texted me back and said, I was thinking of stopping doing all this because I didn't think it had any impact in the kingdom. I didn't think anybody cared anymore. So thank you for the encouragement. And so it was just a really neat story, really neat outcome from one little piece of homework from a class that encourages us just to hear what God is saying to us. Somebody up north really encouraged, somebody locally really encouraged, and me really encouraged that God speaks, and he speaks with purpose. So the benefit of taking the Hearing God course, obviously, is to be able to hear God speak to you, to hear God through communication and prayer one-on-one. And I think a lot of people might think that it's a good class for beginners, people who've never heard the Lord speak, and it is. It's fantastic. It gives you all the foundations. It gives you all the basics. But in my experience, I have been doing listening prayer for many, many, many years, and I love it. I love hearing the Lord speak. But I took the course because I wanted to be reignited in that discipline. And with any discipline, for myself at least, I'm probably not alone, I can get lazy about it. And so I know how to do it, but am I doing it every day? And taking the Hearing God class reminded me of all the scriptures where God speaks, and that it just inspired me again to be more disciplined, to be listening to the Lord every day, and to be hearing his voice every day. I mean, it's just a great way to encourage anyone, beginner or experienced listener in prayer, to just have that communication, that friendship with God go deeper and deeper and deeper every day.